Let's start this lesson with a single redirection output operator symbolized by a right chevron character. The general syntax for redirecting an output into a file is the following one, where m is a file descriptor and n a file name, which we'll illustrate using the echo command. To redirect the output of the echo command into a file instead of a terminal window, we could therefore write echo, the string we want to output, the number 1 for the standard output stream we want to redirect, the single redirection operator, and finally the name of our target file. We can now easily verify that our data was successfully written into the file by running the cat command to display its content. If you've paid attention, we did not have to create the destination file ourselves using the touch command, for instance, as the redirection operator automatically did that for us. Let's now run the same echo command but with a different string this time and see what happens. As you can see, the content of the hello file was completely overwritten. To prevent that from happening, we can instead use a double chevron like this, which will tell the shell that we don't want to replace the file's content, but rather append our output to it. If we now wanted to redirect the standard error instead of the standard output, all we have to do is to replace the file descriptor 1 by the file descriptor 2. You can try it yourself by running the ls command on a directory that doesn't exist like this. Just so you know, it's also possible to perform several redirections at once by simply chaining them. And last but not least, let me show you how to redirect a stream into a stream, but before that, allow me to briefly give you a few more details about what the redirection operator really does. When redirecting a stream into a file, what actually happens under the hood is that the shell first tries to open the file we want to write data to or create it if it doesn't exist. By doing so, the operating system will then give the shell the file descriptor of that file, so it knows where the data outputted by our command should go. So when we redirect a stream into a stream, what we do in reality is tell the shell that we know what we're doing and that we already have a file descriptor we'd like to use. And to do this, all we have to do is use the following syntax, where m is a file descriptor and n another file descriptor. So if we wanted, for example, to redirect our standard error into a standard output, we could run the following command. If we now wanted to redirect both of our outputs into the same file, all we have to do is first redirect the standard output into a file and then the standard error into the standard output, or simply use the short syntax which looks like this.